Today was a bit of a weird one. I had my first politics exam, and I went in and sat down by my seat, and I took out a pen, and the woman came up to me and said, you can't use that pen." I said, "Why not?" And then she said, "Oh, because it's got the word university on it." What? And then she said, "Well, if you need to spell the word university, you've got extra help." It's a fucking politics exam. What do you think I'm gonna need to write university for? Also, not a spelling test. I'm not 10. Welcome back to my video blog adventure. This week we gloss over the fact that the Conservatives got a majority and will continue to plummet this country into chaos for the next 5 years. And instead, focus on my mental breakdown that happened a few weeks ago. Long story short, I cancelled all my university offers. But Scott, why would you do that? Good question. Essentially, a while back I was talking to my dear friend Geraint about a film shoot that we were planning, and he said that he was going to university to do geology. So I was like, okay, so you love film but are doing geology. And then he said a very powerful phrase. He said, "Geology's the trade, film's the hobby." And I was like, fuck. I then had to go through a series of laborious phone calls to my university choices to basically say, thanks for the offers and places on your courses, but I don't want them. The woman at my first choice wasn't particularly happy about my respectful decline. I then had to phone UCAS and make a new application, and people can say what they want about UCAS customer service, but I ended up talking to a guy on UCAS for upwards of 30 minutes about how much we both hate the Tories. And I thought that was a special bond. Lovely guy. Added him on Twitter in the end. I then applied for Cardiff Main University, the big Russell Group one. I then applied to do a politics course there. So, bit of a turnaround from media production, but life's like that, you know? Scott for PM. Hashtag Scott for PM. In all honesty, as much as I love YouTube, as much as I love cameras and films and stuff, I enjoy politics that little bit more. She was young as well. Never trust a young invigilator. They're just doing it for the cash. At least with the older ones, you can tell they've got a bit of passion for it, you know? They've been there for a while, you know? They know all the rules. They're compassionate. Strict, but compassionate, you know? The young ones haven't got a clue. It's 6 AM and it's not 6 AM, it's 6 PM. 6 PM. And it's really fucking bright out. And, the change is hitting me. Not menopause. Won't have that for another 50 years. Well, you know, summer's here. So now that my exams are over, I have an entire summer of absolutely nothing to do, except of course delivering vital materials to different companies across the UK, in the form of Euro Truck Simulator 2, which is in my opinion the best video game ever made. I've already clocked 70 hours on it, and I hope to break 150 by the end of summer. I've never ever thought that I would enjoy the complete banality of just delivering goods up and down Europe in a truck. A simulated truck. Scania's my favourite brand at the moment. I do like Renault, but Scania have got the performance. My life has definitely taken a more exciting turn since my decision to study politics. On a slightly more serious note, now that exams are over, I have all of summer to just do what I want, and I've decided that I'm going to try and make the most of it, and I'm going to try and do as much as I can, and enjoy myself as much as I can, and just try and connect with a few more of my friends, because even if I don't get accepted into uni this year, they all will, or at least a large amount of them will. So we're all gonna get split up anyway. So I'm gonna try and do some of that and just enjoy myself, really, because I don't really have much else to do. I'm just gonna kick back, relax, and drive trucks. To summarize, I'm gonna study politics. UCAS customer service actually makes you friends. Summer's gonna be great, and my favorite brand of truck is Scania, because they have really nice interiors. Goodbye.
Digging the dancing queen!